You ready? Do ya? It goes like this, the fifth, minor fall and the major lift, baffled king composing, hallelujah, well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she smashed your throne and cut your hair, and from your lips she drew hallelujah, hallelujah. You done? He's done. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, that Champy sings a good tune. Happy Tuesday night, everybody. Just got back from the AI Salon. I talk about the AI Salon in here a lot. You're all like, what's the AI Salon? I'm like, it's where you get these fancy shirts. Not these fancy shirts, these fancy shirts. You're like, oh, there's people that go to that? Yeah. We had a little meeting. We had a little gathering. Hi, my name's Kyle. I'm into AI. Hi, Kyle. You know, like a support group. Silver Fox, what's happening? Source Camp, be not afraid. We got all the irregulars. Silver Fox, what's happening? Source Camp, be not afraid. We got all the irregulars in Denver, I think. 7 or 8 in Denver. And yeah, it was really good. We had a guy that wrote a book on AI and branding, spoke, and I showed off a bunch of shit. I basically did a little mini version of one of my lives. I tried to do it in like 15 minutes. It was tough. But, you know, I showed some of the new stuff that we go over in here quite a bit. Howdy, 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 Sherry. What's happening? App user, Silver Fox, good now for me. All right. Oh, wait, this shirt's not going to work, is it? Oh, I guess I can just take it off. I like this shirt. Isn't this a good one? Fancy with the like fancy inside and the fancy See what I'm saying? All right. You can't read against it. I get it. You literate people drive me crazy with your words. Wanting to read the words and understand the meaning of the words. It's exhausting. All right. That's more better. My wife shops well. She does. She does. My fashion philosophy is unfortunately what's on top. Whatever's on the most shallow layer, that's what's going on my body. She knows that now after 38 years. Oh, man. Okay. Audio is back now. Was it gone? Love that shirt. I know. Wasn't that a good shirt? I like that. Wait, who is it? Here, we'll do a little merchandising. It is Johnston and Murphy. See? I could start a little fashion channel. I think I got to do that. I think I got to extend the AI learning lab. We got to do like the AI twerking lab where I show my sick dance moves. And then I do like the AI fashion lab where I sell shirts and merch from Ibiza. Like, hey man, it's Kyle. I'm in Ibiza. Just got my threads on. Oh, you want to buy them? Just go to the TikTok shop. I could do that. I mean, look at this. Doesn't grow on trees. Sherry D. Let's stick to AI. Oh, I loves me some trolls. I loves my trolls. They're the best. They are the best. That's a Sherry D thing, I think. Is that right? I think so. I think Sherry D made that. Was it Sherry D? I think so. All right, Clint Copperhead is calling the irregulars to order. So let's see your hedgehogs. What do we got now? Oh, we got squirrels. We got turtles, kangaroos, hedgehogs, chipmunks, or squirrels, llamas. Updated the GPT. All right, let's not use the term spirit animal. Fine, I agree with that. Our rally animals. How's that? Or how about the AI Learning Lab Zoo? I'm a fan of the AI Learning Lab Zoo. Oh yeah, because we now have a number of members of our zoo. Gridsy, hey, thanks. WESN Radio, hard rock and hip hop. Traffic on the nines. All right. If you're wondering if I'm going to get started, I might. I just got done doing a 2-hour salon, hosting a 2-hour salon where my brain's a little crunchy. Oh my God, I had the worst headache for the first hour and 45 minutes of a 2-hour salon. I thought I was going to pass out. That sucked. Our teacher is cute. Yeah, our teacher's an influencer. I need like a pink stripe of hair, like the pink influencer stripe. I got to get my twerking moves down. If we're gonna keep doing this in 2024, I think I got to up my influencer game. I think you know it and I know it. It's gonna be dance moves. There's gonna be neon. I think I've got. When I did, do I have the remote anywhere? No. Huh. Well, that's a shame. It's probably just unplugged. I've got LED lights all strung up behind these shelves. I could have glowing LED lights. I'll get like yellow shades, pink stripe in the hair. I think it'll be good. I think we're going all influencer 2024. The AI Learning Lab Menagerie. I like that. That's good. Wow, your hair looks great from the back. Oh, thank you. I have never seen it. Thank you so much. It didn't until I just got a haircut like a week ago. Or when? Last weekend. Just 4 days ago. What's the best way to get into AI now using a psychology degree? What should I do a master's in? Oh, wait. Should I do a master's in AI? Okay. This is a fascinating one. This is really fascinating. If you have a psychology degree, let me see if I can find this Ethan Malik piece. What's it? It was on LinkedIn. Hold, please. LinkedIn. Oh, I gotta log in again. God, dang it. Dang it, Jim. Malik Psychology. Yes, that is what I meant. Where's the Ethan Mollick article? Researchers are now using cognitive psychology to make AI even smarter. They call it System 2 Attention. For tasks from math problems to crafting arguments. Imagine teaching AI to think, focus, and deliberate like us. So I didn't catch the name of the person that was asking about the psych degree, but go follow Ethan Mollick, ETHANMOLLICK, Ethan Mollick. Follow him on LinkedIn, Twitter, and follow his blog, which is oneusefulthing.org. Okay? And then he did an article about a study. Oh, Vlad. Okay. So go look at what people are doing with psychology degrees and these large language models. Because if you think about what ChatGPT is, what these large language models are, is they've been trained on as many of the human words as we could jam into this thing. I wrote a response article to his latest today. Oh, that's cool, Lunaschtick. Yeah, Ethan Mollick's amazing. He's just really prolific. He puts out really well-written pieces regularly, like two times a week, and then he tweets and does minor shit in between. So I think having a psychology degree is an advantage, for one thing. The should I major in AI is a really, really interesting one. And here's why. If you're a geek, if you want to get into the computer science side of AI, that's what you can plausibly major in today. If you want to deal with ChatGPT-like systems, if you want to deal with the systems that human beings are interacting with, not that engineers are not human beings, but let's call the people that build the systems, and then there's the people that use the systems. If you want to apply your psychology degree to using the system, to the people using the system, there is not a degree you could get today. Generative AI, the birth of generative AI, even though the roots of it come before, its birthday, in my opinion, is November 30th, 2022. So last November, ChatGPT launches. That marks a split in the AI world, okay? Before November 30th, you had to be a mathematician, a scientist, an engineer. If you're going to go to school for AI, that's what you're going to learn. I'm assuming because you got a degree in psychology, that might not be your jam, but I could be wrong. If you want to be an engineer who happens to be good with the people stuff, that could be really interesting. But that's that. After November 30th, ChatGPT, Bard, Claude, Pi. If you've got a degree in psychology, you should absolutely get Pi, the Pi app, Pi. Go to the App Store right now. Download the Pi app. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd spend money on classes right now. Things are moving too quickly. Exactly. But not only that, there are no classes on generative AI right now. If there are, they're out of date. Seriously. Like if you took a workshop 2 months ago, it's out of date. Everything's different today than it was 2 months ago. Prior to November 6th. So I wouldn't recommend going back to school for AI unless you want to be on the building side of it. Neighbor is getting his master's in AI. I wasn't impressed with his knowledge because he's learning about things like, embeddings and weights and TensorFlow and TPUs and GPUs and mathematical weightings and probabilities and like all the shit that makes the shit we use in ChatGPT work. Generative AI is the icing on top of all that mathematical cake. It's pretty fucking powerful icing. I gotta tell you that. But it's a really interesting question. I wouldn't go back to school for it. No. Like, again, unless you want to be building shit. I got my degree from the AI Learning Lab. I'm gonna start giving out certificates that have a gold button on them.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Certificate. Ted looks at life. Attended 632 AI Learning Lab hours. Emilio's wife would have one. It would say certificate, but have an asterisk and say marked tardy 97.3% of the classes. Oh, man. Got my degree from the AI Learning Lab. Oh, we could give out degrees. Best troll. Best image shared during a live. I mean, Ted, you'd be in the running for those. You're pretty good with the live image stuff. Putting too much focus on therapy and pie. People don't want to hear about. That's not true, Mike. You might not want to hear about it. A lot of people I know want to hear about it. A lot of people I know want to hear about it. You like the shirt? The AI Salon? The AI Salon? I think virtual companionship is going to be a big, 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 big thing. People are lonely and they don't want to talk to assholes. And there's a lot of assholes in the world. Pi, in my experience, is more compassionate than most people I know. It's not judgmental, it's supportive, and is knowledgeable. Why not talk to it? I don't know what the big deal is. Now, would you want to use it to do your data analysis? No. That's not the tool. It's designed to be a conversational agent. Conversation. Talky talk. How you talk to someone is different than how you use a tool. How you prompt engineer a large language model to provide a result that doesn't hallucinate. That's one thing. I feel like crap today. Help me work through it. Totally different thing. It's not good, bad, or indifferent. Patient Zero, good night, my friend. Good day to you. Yes, it is. In water cooler, I think. I don't know what that's about. A degree in anything will become basically useless soon. Yeah, I don't know if it'll become useless. It will become, yeah, it's useless. Yeah, it'll become useless. I don't think this happens overnight, but I think it's over the next 4 years. Say, by the time a freshman today graduates from uni, as they say in the UK, the world is not going to resemble what they learned. Yeah. I must have been dehydrated earlier. I don't know what it was. Man, I just had a ripping headache. It's mostly gone, but it's like, when you're right on the verge of a headache coming back? Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do, people? What are we going to do? You want to see something? I can show something. I could show something. We could do something. Here's the Be Right Back sweater. Apparently, I put up the Be Right Back dog pooping picture and it chased people away. I thought it was funny. Where is it? Oh, wait, these aren't the ones. it's in the Be Right Back folder. So here, that one's cute, right? That's a reindeer butt. That one apparently not as cute. People didn't like that one. I thought that one was fucking hilarious. Oh man, people in their senses of humor. We need to get back to. We need to get back to comedy is okay again. We really do. Let's see. I like pie a lot. See? Someone in here likes pie a lot. Digital gods. Sorry. Lord Digital Gods.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Good day, Lord Digital Gods. Thank you, kind sir, for the roses. It was the War of the Roses. It was 1872. We came upon a clearing. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that a lot. I really do. How a lawyer? Good question. I don't know. How a lawyer what? How a lawyer become a lawyer? How a lawyer do lawyer? How a lawyer sue people? I do not know. Missed my anger management class again to watch Kyle. I am so mad hot. I have hedgehog pics. We have a good wait. Where was the angry hedgehog? It was in show and tell on the Salon, right? Wait, let me see. Let me look up hedgehog. See if we can find it. Let's see how the ye old search goes on this here thing. Yeah, there it is. Oh my God, this is such a great picture. Fucking genius. That is the best picture. Anger management. Harry the Hedgehog, anger management. How can I help you? Hey, Harry, I'm a little angry. We deal with all types around here. They made a movie about AI companions before AI was a thing. They made a couple. And some of them were actually decent. Pi was very instrumental. And at our last family meeting. Interesting. Oh, right. You had your kids ask Pi questions, right? I mean, what I'll tell you what, for family dynamics, something like Pi is really interesting because you can absolutely argue that Pi's not taking sides, right? If you get any human beings involved, well, Aunt Sally's always going to be on your side. She's your sister. But if you have Pi do it, Pi just goes, well, there's two ways to look at this. There's this way, and then there's this way. And then everyone will just have to go, oh, yeah, shit, I guess I was an asshole. It was my mom. She's a different person. Wow, interesting. Huh. That's fascinating, Source Camp. Yeah, when you understand what these tools make possible and how they have a human dynamic to them, but they don't have a lot. You know what they lack is they lack the trappings of having an emotion, having an amygdala, right? The emotional shit they don't have. So they understand what emotion means. They understand what may contribute to it, but they don't have it, so they don't react with it. So yeah, that's it. Large language models don't get reactive, except for Sydney, who's very insecure. My teacher says using AI is plagiarism, and I've been caught. What do I do to tell what I did? I think is right. So here's a strategy you could do. You could say, and I'll sign your note. You can take a note from the AI Learning Lab. You can say, Kyle at the AI Learning Lab said, this shit isn't going away. AI is going to be ubiquitous. It's already in Microsoft Word. It's already in Google. It's already in note-taking apps like Notion. There are, to my knowledge, not counting open source, 12 or 15 major large language models that you can play with, all that do slightly different things. So part of what you could set up is, this is not going away. So therefore, me having the skill of understanding how these things work, what they're good at, what they're not good at, is valuable to me. Now, let me walk you through what I actually did. So instead of just turning it in and say, yeah, this was AI, and take a defensive position, either bring your your work. Like, I don't know how you worked on it, but I know that when I work with ChatGPT, I'll have it generate something like an outline, and then I'll have it flesh a little bit of that out, and then I'll dump that into a Word document or a notes document. And then I'll write a little bit, and then I'll go back and have it fill in something else, and then I'll go back. And so it's this back and forth thing. So I would say anything you can do to demonstrate how you used it and that you used your brain and your critical thinking, probably more than you would have if you had just written it. And what you could potentially argue is, you could say, listen, if I did this the traditional way, I would have spent 4 hours doing research and laboriously taking notes and da-da-da-da-da-da. With ChatGPT, I condensed all of that work into about 20 minutes, and I spent the rest of the 3.5 hours really thinking hard about how to construct this in the best way. What I would say is, I assume if you're on this channel asking the question, how do you have the conversation? I assume you didn't just say, write me a paper, and then you printed that out, right? So assuming you didn't do that, and if you did that, then that's just stupid. But if you didn't do that, if you actually used your brain and your critical thinking, I would use it as an opportunity to say, let me show you what I did. Let me show you my thinking process behind it. Let me tell you why I used it. Let me tell you why I think that's important. And then if he or she is still resistant, then you have a different conversation. But my instinct is, if that teacher is willing to actually listen to you, note to your teacher in ChatGPT with bullets. Well, what I'm thinking is, I'm curious if your teacher has even used ChatGPT. It's possible that what your teacher's doing is, I've got an AI detector, and that's the equivalent of a plagiarism detector, which it's not. Using ChatGPT is not fucking plagiarism. Understand how the technology works. So my suspicion is that this teacher hasn't actually used it. So I would take in a laptop or an iPad. I would talk about why you think it's important for you to have this skill, and you really want their support. And what you'd really like to do right now is show them how you did what you did. And let them experience it. And then show them your thought process between the GPT and the you, and the GPT and the you, and the GPT and the you. Have a conference with your teacher and use Pi.ai as a mediator. That's actually a really interesting idea, Bruno. Yeah, if you don't know Pi.ai or the Pi app, Pi app, put Pi in conversation mode and say, yeah, that's actually really good. And then the teacher can say their piece, you can say your piece, and Pi can mediate. There's a lot of ways to do it. This could potentially be an eye-opening moment for the teacher. And listen, what may end up happening, depending on how your school district is the teacher may, see the light and go, oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know it worked like that. I love how you're thinking. I'd love to support you, but my hands are tied. The district won't allow us to do this. Then in that case, it's out of the teacher's hands. But at least you've made your peace, and you can get through this one. And ideally what happens is you educate the teacher. You become the mentor for the teacher. And you say there's real value here. Rather than using AI detectors, thinking they're plagiarism detectors, rather than doing that, why don't we bring AI into the classroom, and you can give us multiple assignments. One is write it the old-fashioned way. The second one is write it with ChatGPT, and then let's compare the results. And let's talk about, what did this one do good? What did that one do good? Right? Create an image of you writing, I will not use AI 100 times on the blackboard. Oh my God, that's so good. That's so good. Here, let's go make him or her an image. I didn't see your name. That's really good. All right, I'm in DALL-E. Sign up. I'd like a cartoon character inspired by The Simpsons writing on the blackboard, period. On the blackboard 100 times is the phrase, I will use AI. See, this is I was a bad student. I was a student. Well, I was class clown in high school, and then I have a degree in acting. So there you go. I was class clown. I was always getting caught for doing stupid shit. There's a big surprise. If you've been to one of these lives for more than a time or two, you're like, yeah, that tracks. What grade is this for? I agree. I don't know a master's degree in AI that's got anything to do except behind the scenes. Yep, exactly. I will use AI. I will use AI. All right, here you go. Oh, wait. We got typos. I will use it as AI. All right. Come on, ChatGPT. Dang it. Spell gooder. Wait, spell gooder. I understand. Oh, man. Mr. Shannon signed my note. Exactly. I'll sign your note, too. You write your note in ChatGPT, and I'll sign both things. This note was generated in ChatGPT. I'll sign off on that, and I should be allowed to use AI so long as I engage my brain, and I'll sign off on that. I will use AI. Here we go. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna save this now to the AI Salon. Wait. Let me see. Copy. Hang on. What is going? Yeah. Copy image. Okay. I'm gonna go to the AI Salon. I'm going to go to show and tell. Does anybody know the name of the person who asked the question? They're probably gone by now. How does it let you use Bart from The Simpsons when it can't use It's a Wonderful Life? I don't fucking know. All these safety guardrail things are completely fucking arbitrary. You know that, right? Let's see. For the student caught using AI, fight the system. I am really a bad influence. I'm right now realizing this is I am a liability for most school districts. But fuck them. I'm sorry, it's the most profound tool in the history of humanity. And our education system's like, we can figure out a way to detect that so no one will ever use it. How about you actually understand what it is? It's too late. I'm too fucking on the edge anyway to deal with this nonsense. Seriously, I will sign your note. Who's Mr. Shannon? It's not important right now. What's the AI Learning Lab? That's where I got my degree. You can tell them you have a certificate from the AI Learning Lab. I'll sign it. You print it out. I'll sign it. Now I want to call your fucking teacher. We're getting ready to start. By the way, Mr. K and Stacy, we're getting ready to start an education guild. And we can take up issues like this and fucking start the ball rolling. I can't believe we're fighting this fight. I can believe we're fighting this fight, but it's called a large language model. Dear Mrs. McGillicuddy, what are human beings, if not large language models? Do you think perchance we should be learning what these things called large language models are, being that they are going to be in our world when we leave this godforsaken school? I am writing an article about this. Awesome! You can use my image. Please write an article about it. Use my image. I hope the student is still in here. Didn't get booted out from her parents going, are you not on that TikTok again, rotting your brain? Got the parents kicking him out of the AI Learning Lab, the teachers kicking him off AI. You're gonna learn useless skills like the rest of us have. We're not gonna allow you to succeed in the future. And by the way, your planet's dying. We just booked a trip to Iceland. We're going to watch the Earth open up and consume itself. Oh my God. Oh, the world is painful right now. At least I got a singing dog. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Yeah, exactly. Just another brick in the wall. What up? 49.1% of Warren Buffett's $373 billion portfolio is invested in 3 AI stocks. Thelonious, don't bullshit. Thelonious always puts news in here that's newsworthy. 49.1% of one of the richest men on the world is invested in 3 AI stocks with 50% of his portfolio. There you go. 3 AI stocks with 50% of his portfolio. There you go. Their technical community is all in on AI. And we're using fucking AI detectors in school because we don't want people using it. It's fucking insanity. Last February, I could understand it. Last March, I could sort of understand it. Last June, I could kind of understand it. Then you have a whole fucking summer where teachers and administrators and parents and students had an opportunity to say, wonder what this shit's actually about. We start the school year this year, and most of them are like, no, fuck that, AI's out. Or worse, yeah, we haven't really looked into it. And my headache's back. Hey, Kyle. Wave, wave, thumb up. Turtle, turtle. Thanks, Tyrant Truth. Oh. Oh, I don't think I'm in favor of using GPT to write something that's meant to be from you. Okay. At what point is it writing it versus you collaborating with it? At what number of words did it generate versus what you generated? So if you use Microsoft Word that has a sentence completion, you know those sentence completion things where you're typing and it like finishes the 4 words for you at the end of your sentence if you hit the tab key? That's AI. So should the student not be able to use a tool that does that? Should they not be able to use Grammarly to check their grammar? Because that actually switches words around. They didn't write that. Like, at what percentage of words is it not acceptable? This is the problem, right? This is this weird fucking slippery ass slope. Does it matter? Enough. Dear teacher, excuse Epstein from using AI LLM, signed Epstein's mother. Yeah. Resist. I think they left. Dang it! Well, that was a good apoplectic little diversion. I will use AI. Well, now we have an image. Now we have a mascot for this issue. Yes. Salon as I engage my brain. Don't forget, even Captain Kirk cheated. I just don't think it's cheating. I mean, I think it can be cheating. I would argue that it's cheating if you just say, write this thing, you copy and paste it and print it out. You know, that's cheating. That's just being lazy. But if you say, I've got this tool, and this tool can help me create a more sophisticated outline for my piece, and it can help me research deeper, and it can help me organize my thoughts deeper. But I'm the one architecting all of that. And I'm the one that reads through it and takes the awkward shit it writes and fixes them. Why the fuck not? You can quickly tell AI-generated work versus AI-assisted work. Yeah, exactly. And it's the AI-assisted work that, like, where's the boundary? I'll work it on in the morning because I've written about the necessity in education before. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, Mrs. Crabtree, I come to you with a heavy heart. My former coworker and I are texting about AI resources I still need to send to her. Says her notes say, Kyle and the Neurospicy? Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. I'm dying. Too funny. That's really awesome. Yeah, someone said to me the other day, they're like, man, you get around. I was talking to someone and they said, oh, I fall asleep to this guy named Kyle on TikTok. I'm like, oh boy, I'm people's Xanax. I'm totally going to use this as my profile picture on X. Yeah, please do. That's on the AI Salon. Oh, by the way, if you want to get to the AI Salon, so the AI Salon, if you don't know, we just had our salon meeting tonight. We meet every other week. I'm going to start a podcast with Pi as my co-host. There's actually a TikTok channel right now, Kevin. There's a TikToker. I think he's using ChatGPT, but he sits there. You know the shit that I do with my iPad where I put ChatGPT into conversation mode, like, and I hold it right here. This is what his TikTok channel is. Tell me what you think about AI detectors in school.
AI detectors in schools are a hot topic. They're tools that can identify whether a student's work.
I don't care. I know what they are. I don't care. Anyone else staring at Bart's eyes during the freeze-ups? Oh, that's funny. Explain that, though, Kyle. What if they simply print out a GPT essay? Then they're an asshole and they cheated. Absolutely agree. Listen, if that student did that, then they deserve to have their butt handed to them. But if that student used ChatGPT as a tool in the mix because they want to learn how to use it and because they think it can help them do better work, and they actually engaged their brain and their critical thinking and their curation and their editing and their refinement and their sense of expression, fucking great. Awesome. And even if it's 90% of the words were written by ChatGPT, I don't give a shit. If that student was engaged with it, went back and forth with it, had it redo things, and then just fix some little connector words here and there where it was awkward, that's still their creation. But yeah, totally agree. If they just said squirt out content, they copied and pasted it and turned that in, then they cheated. There's a thing called fucking nuance in the world. Not everything's black and white. I know, I'm sorry. For the last decade, that's not been true. In America, anyway. There is only black and white. You're evil, I'm the best. You're evil, I'm the best. AI is evil, not AI is the best. Right? What if... I don't know why I'm fucking screaming all night tonight. But this got me fired up. What if it's a tool that actually expands your capacity to do good work and makes you more creative, not less creative? What if it does that? If it's used correctly? Well, how would we know how to use it correctly? You'd fucking use it. You'd fucking encourage its use. You'd talk about what's it good at? What's it not good at? Where is it a piece of shit? What's considered cheating if I use it? Maybe if I don't put any work into it. Yeah, that's cheating. The teachers need to be critical in their thinking too, not just the students. Everyone needs to be right now. Everyone needs to be. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. Okay. Sorry. Another rant rabbit hole. Mr. Shannon was fired up today. I think he might have had a little extra coffee or something. I think Mr. Shannon needs a Xanax. I wonder if he talks to the principal like that. This is the AI Salon. Well, that's a logo, but look, it's on my shirt too. Look how cool that is. Oh, it's the same size and everything, except it's backwards. This is a community I started the week after ChatGPT came out because it made me insane. And I'm like, oh my God, the world just changed, but no one knows it yet. So I want to start a community of people who are actively trying to figure this shit out. And that's what this is. So if you go to the salon.ai, there's 3 links there. The first one is the link to our Mighty Networks community. Definitely go there, check it out. I'll show you that in a second. The second one is to our Meetup group. You don't need to go to that one. You can if you like Meetup, but the event calendar is in the Salon, the Mighty Networks as well. And then the third link is to our merch store, which is where I got this shirt, and that supports the Salon. So the Salon is free. If you want to support it, you can sponsor a month, like Tobias just did, and I think Ann Murphy is as well. Or you can buy merch from the merch store, and then that pays for the infrastructure for Mighty Networks. But it's a free thing. It's a really cool community, and it's so we have our show and tell channel where you can do things like put up I will use AI images, and we have a little section called Welcome to the Salon, which talks about what we do and why we do it and what our values are. Things like curiosity and generosity and exploration. The lack of imagination in that person's teacher is what's making me apoplectic. Collaboration, inclusion, and empathy. Those are our values. And what else we got? We got like a community section. We've got, introduce yourself. So if you join here, you can tell people who you are. And if you're embracing our value of generosity, then you'll do that. There's a water cooler where you can just chit chat. There's a show and tell where you can show and tell stuff. Oh, that's cool. Certificate of completion. Okay. First of all, Sherry D, the AI Learning Lab certificate of completion absolutely has to have typos in it. This is perfect. Like, I will absolutely sign this as the provost of AI Learning Lab University. Our certificates will absolutely have typos in them. That's the best. What else we got? We also have guilds. We have guilds where you can join other people doing other things. So anyway, so that's the salon. It's a cool group. How to sponsor the salon for a month or a week. It's $150. It's basically just covering our cost for Mighty Networks for a month. So if Jim Buckley, I think you're on Mighty Networks. If you're on there, just DM me. Or you can, my contact info is up in my profile. There's a link tree there with my contact info in it. But yeah, I would appreciate that. That's awesome. And what you get is we acknowledge you. We put you on the thank you page. We're going monthly. We were kind of mid-month for a while. We're going to reset in January. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. It's really simple. It's a really simple thing. We're just doing it to cover the cost of the Mighty Networks right now. It's not in the lesson plan book. Are we learning? Some are. Yeah, I'm fine if it's assisted. The correct question is, are we learning? I think that AI may be an evolution in what an assignment is. Maybe education has to move beyond. Yeah, I agree. Beyond the essay. It has to move beyond the essay, right? The essay was a demonstration that you did the work, that you understand the concepts. Well, now we've got tools that understand all the concepts and just hand them to us in 3 seconds. So we need to take it to the next level, which is critical thinking and engagement and conversation. Is we learning? It's not the lesson plan book. Make the student give a presentation to the class and answer questions. Absolutely. Then they'll learn the content of their paper. Won't want to look bad. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like what's amazing is there's sort of an infinite number of ways you can deal with this stuff. But there's one way that you can't deal with this stuff, and that's ignore it. like the current prevailing strategy in education is la 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 la. Nothing's happening. We're good. Everything's fine. We're gonna keep teaching the way we taught. We've been teaching like this for 100 years. Na 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 na. You can't get a certificate of completion from the AI Learning Lab if you're not using AI. You can't. These typos are the best. Oh, my STEM son focused on building circuits and didn't have time to write an essay, and he used GPT. Great. Perfect. If you got parents that support you in that, fucking far out. Ion China's prioritizing for the student, for his son. Great. Love it. Oh my God. It helps my students understand reading the boring, complex things they have to read for ELAs. Yeah, that too. Let's get through the standardized test, shall we? As quickly and painlessly as we can. I'm going to start a podcast with Pi as my co-host. I think that's a good idea. Oh, nice. I just got a note from Rocket Money saying AT&T increased their rates. There's a fucking surprise. All right, I'm okay with it. STEM will pay the bills, not writing recaps of classic books. But so here's where I differ a little bit, on China. I think that we are, I think, first of all, I think STEM is missing a letter, and that's A, STEAM, which is art, because expression is important. It's going to be increasingly important moving forward. And it's not just about science and math, right? Now that ChatGPT's here, this is about how we use it. And I think we are moving into a realm where liberal arts, horizontal thinkers are going to be at an advantage, and vertical specialists are going to be at a disadvantage, broadly speaking. I think there'll be certain specialists that still retain their specialties, but I think as a broad category of skills, horizontal thinking goes up in value, vertical focus goes down in value, or gets subsumed by horizontal thinking. I'm using AI in grad school. It's vital, and I learn more with it than without it. That's of course Thelonious, because it allows you to very quickly do this. The stuff that was really time consuming in education was the research and the reading and the assimilating and the this and the that. It was all in different locations, and even if you could Google it, it sent you down all these fucking rabbit holes, and then you had to pull it into documents, and then you had to read it, and then you had to manually figure out, wait, didn't I read that thing about this thing over here? And neat. All of that's instant now. So you can go from, I need to learn about this battle in some fucking obscure war, to knowing about that battle in detail in a few minutes. And then you can start critically thinking about, why am I being asked to learn this? Oh, man, I am fucking fired up. I'll tell you how fired up I am.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again. I use AI all the time now to build Excel strings. Let's be more productive. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I missed the meetup. Oh, that's too bad, Ashu. It was a good one. We had like 50 people online and like 7 or 8 people in person. Oh, lordy. Kyle, you touched on it, though. Asking why we are learning something... Asking why are we learning something is the fear. Asking why we are learning something is the fear. I can't parse your sentence. I might be tired. Asking why we are learning something. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the fear of the educational institution, that they don't want students questioning why we're learning it this way, why we're learning that thing. Right, that's the fear. Yeah, that's the threat. I'd say it's more than the fear. That's the threat, is having critical thinking students, right? The entire education, the history of education is not about educating. It's about making sure we have good, obedient workers, right? So yeah, there is a deeper flaw to be addressed here. That maybe AI reveals, that chink in the armor a little more clearly. I don't know. Education will be personalized, not public. Totally agree with that. Holistic learning is imperative. Totally agree with that. Well, it's Lunaschtick, of course. She's brilliant. She's a smart one, that Lunaschtick. I'll tell you that. She's also built 50 GPTs. If you want to feel inferior, go look at her GPT sheet. Her directory of GPTs that she herself has built in a matter of weeks. It's really impressive. I kind of got off it. I was doing like 1 or 2 a night here for a while, and then I haven't done it in a while. I should probably get back on it. Let the kids make GPTs instead of book reports. That's a great idea, Source Camp. Other students can go ask it questions. Actually, wait, okay. There's a fucking brilliant idea. So first of all, you'd have to get GPT-4 subscriptions for all, but whatever. But yeah, you have Students go write papers. They can write them however they want. They can write them. They write them. They can have GPT write them, but they got to be good and they got to be researched. Whatever. You come up with something like that. Then they use that paper as knowledge for a GPT. And yeah, then they build a GPT, and then they trade GPTs, and then each student has to give like a book report or like a report on what they learned from the other kid's GPT. You pair them up. They each go play with the GPT the other one made, and then each student has to say what the other one's GPT was. Brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. There you go. That's like one of a million different ways you could do interesting things with this technology. I wonder if OpenAI would consider an academic tier for classroom use. They would be smart to. I don't think they're focused on that right now, but it's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Sorry for the dumb question. What do you mean build a GPT? Okay. That's not a dumb question at all. Let me go. I'm making a lot of assumptions here. And one of them is people know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. Here we are at Chat GPT. Okay. So when you come to ChatGPT, there are two modes. There's ChatGPT 3.5 and there's ChatGPT 4. ChatGPT 4 you have to pay $20 a month for. It's called ChatGPT Plus is the subscription level. GPT subscription would be more cost effective than the current textbooks. Yeah, I know, but the textbook lobby would not look kindly on that. But you're right. You could take it out of the PE budget. Let's piss off the phys ed coaches. Oh my God. Okay. So you have these two different versions of ChatGPT. They are dramatically different. When you get GPT-4, it does a whole bunch of things, including being what's called multimodal, where it can see images, it can analyze them, it can make images, it can do data analysis, it's hooked to the internet. There's a whole bunch of things. It writes better. It's just better overall. But with normal GPT, historically, down the left-hand side here, you had, this is your prompt history, right? So these are the conversations I've had with GPT. In the new version, if you've got GPT-4, there are all these sort of little things with these little icons beside them. They're called GPTs. And what they are is customized, personalized versions of ChatGPT-4. So I'll go show you the first one I ever made, which is the Sin City Sipper. And someone made a really cool picture in Show and Tell. Okay, so the Sin City Sipper. So what is this thing? It's a Vegas bartender with a twist on the classics. So what this thing does is you ask it to make you a classic drink and it'll put a Vegas twist on it, right? So it's customized classic cocktail, like it's a bartending tool. And so I can say, okay, reinvent the margarita for me. And so that's one of the pre-written questions. And so it says, the margarita, a classic that's as bold and lively as the Vegas Strip itself. So it's going to create for us the Vegas Golden Margarita recipe. 2 ounces of tequila, lime juice, agave syrup, Grand Marnier, nice, edible gold flakes, salt for the rim. All right, nice basic recipe. Gives us the recipe, and then watch what it does. I think this is flippin' magical. Creating image. It's now going to create a photograph worthy of a menu of the drink it just invented for us. And look, I even put in a thing about skill level. So if you're a beginner, you use standard triple sec. If you're an expert, you infuse your tequila with a hint of chili for a spicy kick, or try to add smoked salt rim for complexity. Nice. And then there's the picture of the drink it just invented for us. So so not only is this a specialized, focused, like mini version of ChatGPT, I can share this with the world. So I can grab this URL and I can share it with the world, and we can share it on the AI Salon, and I can share it on LinkedIn. And starting in the early part of the year, ChatGPT is going to have a GPT store. So think like the App Store. And so these things are just these amazing applications that you can literally manifest out of nothing. I'll show you. I'll show you how we do that. So back over here, I'm going to go to the Explore tab. So if you've got ChatGPT 4, I would encourage you to follow along. If you haven't made a GPT before, you're going to make one right now. Okay? Go to Explore, and then you can go scroll through like some of the ones OpenAI made or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just go to Create a GPT. Okay, now, this page looks very simple because it is. So on the left-hand side, you have the Create side. So that's where we're going to create our GPT. The right-hand side is where you preview it. This process is instant. So I'm going to tell this thing to make a GPT, and then you're going to see the right-hand page change. That right-hand page is immediately usable. And it's just remarkable. Now, on the left-hand side, you have two modes. You've got the create mode, which is pretty magical. It's basically just like ChatGPT, but instead of it giving you answers, it builds you a GPT. And then you have the configure mode, where it's all of the sort of components, like the picture for the icon and the name and the description and the prompt and pre-written questions and the knowledge base. Now, the knowledge base is I could create a GPT of a screenplay I wrote, for example. And I upload that file there, and then people could interact with my screenplay or my sales process or anything, okay? Then capabilities here. So these are all capabilities of ChatGPT 4. It can browse the web. It can make images. It's got this thing called Code Interpreter, which is really remarkable. So you can turn all these on or off depending on your GPT, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. And then you can also create actions, which is a level more sophisticated than I want to deal with. But it means you can hook it to other applications. Okay, so here we are. So how are we going to do this? First thing you need to do if you're going to do a GPT is you got to come up with some flipping idea. So, what do I want to do? I was going to do something about car racing. Oh, maybe I'll be inspired by Lunaschtick's, although she kind of did this directly. I know what I'll do. Okay. I'm going to do a 70s muscle car hot rod designer. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work yet. But what we're going to do here is I'm just going to type into this thing. I'm using Macintosh's speech to text. I want to create a GPT that helps someone dream up their favorite dream 70s muscle car resto mod, period. After it asks them a few questions, it's going to create a photograph of their dream ride. All right? So I just tell it what I want. There's no coding, there's no programming. I don't have to know prompt engineering. I'm like talking like a dum-dum. Because, you know, when you got it, flaunt it. And so now it says updating GPT. And now watch. You'll see over here on the right, it's going to change. So it writes some shit on the left. And then look, that thing on the right showed up. What's that? I helped design your dream 70s muscle car. Imagine, let's see. Let's design your dream car. I'm going to just click that and see what it does. Fantastic. To get started, model inspiration. All right, so it's doing things I don't like, but whatever. But anyway, I'm playing with it right now. So I'm going to go, I'll just do like 1971 lime green Barracuda with Keystone mags and side pipes. I don't fucking know. So let's see what it says there. Great choice, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say, make me a picture. Look, it even added little emojis. It's cute. Now it's making a picture. Would I have to have GPT-4 to use your GPT? In fact, you do right now. I don't know if that's going to be the case when the GPT store comes out. It's possible that they create a runtime environment where you can run these without someone having GPT-4. But this could also be a way for them to sell. That's actually really cool. That's actually fucking bitching. Okay, so we're gonna say over here. I'm gonna modify this a little. I only want it to ask the user 3 questions, period. And I don't want them to ask the next question until the user has answered the previous, period. I want the process to start with a single question where the user says they're ready to start designing their dream car, period. Upon answering the 3rd question, I want you to make a 16 by 9 wide image of their dream car, period. Make the style cinematic and sexy as hell. See, you can talk to it just like you were talking to like a creative director or a grr, something went wrong. All right, regenerate. Let's see. Grr, something went wrong. We might have broke it. Come on, GPT. All right, we'll let that think for a minute. Let me go see if I can make this a 16 by 9 image because I actually love this image. Make this 16 by 9 wide. All right, now it's updating the GPT. So many side pipes. I know it's got like 40 side pipes, doesn't it? It's pretty cute. Oh, did I just lose it? Oh, damn it. I think I just lost it. Oh, well. Can I get to it? Can I get back there? This is something I've never figured out. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at that. That is so fucking cool. All right, wait. Let me copy this. Copy image. Let me go over to. I'm gonna go show and tell this. That's a bitch and show and tell one. That's so good. Okay. Dream CUDA Resto Mod. And then I'll do images tag, and I'll do irregulars tag, and then I'll post. I do not want to tell everyone in the world that I made a muscle car, but it's a fucking cool one. Okay, let's go back over here to Chat GPT. Okay, so now let's see. Before we proceed, how do you feel about Dream Muscle Car Creator? Let's go with '70s Resto Mod Maker. Resto Mod Muscle Maker. Muscle Car Maker. Now, let's give it a unique profile picture. Now, it is making a profile picture for us. And then once it does this, we're gonna pop inside and look at the configure tab. So what it's been doing, so we've been over here just talking like a dum-dum, like we don't even know anything about coding. And it takes all that and what weird ass car did it make? It's bizarre. Make the image an orange 69 GTO jet.
Audio is a key form of communication in our daily life,
What?
from talking to a friend or listening to a song. Most of us lean on audio every day across many languages and for different.
What the hell just happened there? A Demon 3-speed manual car. The muscle car appeared on the screen and Kyle started losing focus on what he was saying. It's so true. Welcome to Chat ADD. You can get your education advice from me. I represent the chronically undereducated. You can make money with ChatGPT. Yeah. Wait till Kyle has a replicator. Oh my. Exactly. Thank you, Gridzy. Appreciate the rose. Okay, so now we have a GPT. Well, whether or not it's any good, we don't know. But I'm gonna save it. Now, can I make it public? Yeah, I can. Okay. So three modes. I can make it so that only I can play with this. I could make it that anyone I send a link to can play with this, or I can set it for public. Now, right now, because there's not a GPT store, anyone with the link mode and public mode are identical, right? You still need to send out the link. But when I roll over public, look what it says. This GPT may appear in the GPT store coming soon. So this is the thing that's like getting in on the ground floor of the Apple App Store. You're going to be able to monetize these GPTs that you make. So anyway, so I'm going to make this. I'm going to confirm it. And then it should take me there. So here we are. I'm going to go back and we're going to go back and edit something about this. I'm going to edit the GPT. Okay, so I got my GPT. It's live. It's working. I'm going to go to the configure tab. So we got 70s resto mod, muscle car maker. Isn't resto mod one word? It's going to be now. It's going to be one word with a camel case letter in it. Designs dream 70s muscle car in 3 steps. Okay, so it remembered that. Great. So it says, ready to design your dream car. So I want to say, I am ready to design my dream car. And then I'm going to get rid of those other things. So I just wanted to have this one thing, okay? This one prompting question. So you see over here, it had 4 before, and some of them were like running it down different rabbit holes. I just want someone to come here and go, I'm ready to design my dream car. Boom. Let's see what this thing does. See if it behaves the way I want it to. Great. Let's start. The first step is to choose your preferred muscle car from the 70s. Some popular options include, so we'll go Challenger. All right. Excellent choice. The Dodge Challenger is a classic. Now let's move on to the second question. What color and finish would you like for your Challenger? Let's go nasty green with green with matte black accents. This is gonna be mean. A bold and unique combination. Now for the final question. Are there any custom modifications or special features you envision for your car? This could include engine upgrades. Let's see. Wicked blower, side pipes, lowered suspension, and wide ass tires. Creating image. It works great. This is perfect. This is good. This is what I was hoping it would be. You can get in, you answer a few questions, you get out with a hot image. Hot. Yeah. What size engine? What kind of rear? What kind of suspension? I don't know. I said lowered. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, but look at that. Look at that fucking Hot Wheels looking thing. It gave me my blower. Look, it put side pipes in the front. I have so many side pipes, they couldn't fit them on the sides. They had to put them under the bumper. The first curb you hit, it's going to choke your exhaust. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. But, so, I'm going to say, update this. I know, Champy. What's up? Did Mama lock you in here? Hang on. All right, let's go. We're going to go share this now. Okay, so I'm going to go view GPT. It's funny, GPT sounds like a 70s muscle car badge number, doesn't it? It's like the Pontiac GPT. It was the GPT SS. Okay, so I'm going to copy my URL. And then I'm going to go over to the show and tell where I did my this car. And I'm going to go edit this post. Let's see, edit. And then I'm going to go Dream CUDA Resto Mod. And I'll go made with the, what's it called? 70s Resto Mod Muscle Car Maker GPT. And then I'm going to paste in, I guess I'll go, and I'll paste in my URL, put a space there. I'll go make yours, and yours. Wait, this is good. Look, this is marketing, people. And meet me at the strip. Get it? Because we're going to drag race our muscle cars. Because it's going to be so bitchin'. And so here we are. So there's our cool CUDA. And then we're going to click on this to make sure it works. And bang. Did it work? Oh, no. It took me to a thing there. There it is. 70s Resto Mod Muscle Car Maker. That name sucks. Let's go. Let's see. Let me just go to. We're gonna fix this. This is not acceptable. That's a mouthful. We're going to chat GPT. We're gonna say, "Hey, listen. I made myself a super cool GPT that helps people design 70s muscle car resto mods, period. But then, unfortunately, I came up with a crappy name, prompt, or quote, crappy name. Can you give me 10 ideas that suck less than this?" See, you go to the AI exchange with Rachel Woods if you want to do real prompting. You come here if you want to do smart-ass prompting. You said a bad word. I did. What? Oh, SEX? I'm not allowed to say that? Oh, good Lord. Fucking really? Whatever. Resto Ride Revamp, Muscle Car Magic Mod. That's not too bad. Classic Torque Designer. Ugh. Power Drive 70s Customizer. That's actually not bad. Steel Stallion Stylist. Oh, some of these are awful. V8 Vintage Virtuoso, Retro Racer Reimagined. The only one in here, the only one even close is Power Drive 70s Customizer, period. Give me 10 more inspired by that, period. Don't use any of those words, though. Sometimes it'll just give you like 10 that are all power drive something. Classic cruiser conversions, vintage velocity workshop. Good Lord, these are bad. Engineered elegance of the 70s. No! Decade drive redesign, speedster spectacle. Okay, you know what? Mine was perfect. Sorry, I didn't realize that I was a genius. 70s resto mod muscle car maker is clearly the way to go. All right, that's a GPT. Someone asked a simple question. But Carl, what's a GPT? I don't know what a GPT is. How do you make a GPT? What is a GPT? Why do you make a GPT? And then, what is it? 20 minutes later, we got ourselves a dream car maker. How cool is that? It's cool. Tell her to stop rhyming and use 2 words. All right, well, okay. Cool car name ideas. Stop rhyming and just use 2 words, period. You're trying to be too clever, period. This is about muscle cars. Understood. Vintage vision, muscle method, retro revive, classic craft. Ugh. No, I'm going with the 17-word. The 17-word, completely unmemorable, never pronounceable 70s reso mod muscle car maker. The end kind of has some snap to it. Although I suppose, wait, 70s muscle car maker. I know what I can do. Less words, more better. That's something I learned in college. All right, we're going to go to configure. I'm going to pop resto mod out of the title. 70s muscle car maker. 70s muscle car machine. Yeah, that's good. Oh, and then this is business advice, machine. Always put a trademark there. Not because you're going to actually trademark it, but just because it looks cool. Completely frivolous TMs are my jam. 70s muscle car machine. Design, dream, 70s muscle car resto mod in 3 simple steps. I think so. Design A. Design. But Kyle, none of these details matter. This is what ADD is. This is how it fucking works, people. Like, most of the details you don't give a crap about, but then you get obsessed with one of them, and you're like, I'll spend the next 4 hours working on this stupid fucking name. Welcome to my brain. It's a zany brain. All right. 70s muscle car machine TM. Okay. See, all right. That's fucking sassy. Now, let's go back over to here and fix that shit. Where's the... How do I edit this? Oh, because I'm in here. Oh, edit. Okay. Dream CUDA made with 70s muscle car machine TM. It's option 2, by the way. GPT. Machina. All right, save. All right, let's just go test it again, make sure everything's working and hunky-dory. Boom, 70s muscle car machine. Design a dream 70s muscle car resto mod. Oh, we can make this even better. See what I told you? I'm telling you, next hour I'm going to be tweaking this stupid fucking name. Design a dream 70s. We got to match our apostrophe S. And I can pull out muscle car here because it's in the title. Design a dream 70s resto mod. Let's do 1970s here to make it a little more. Oops, 1870s. That would be a very different resto mod. 1770s. Good Lord. Okay, updating, public, confirm. I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a hit. Oh, you know what we should add to it? Let's add one more thing to it. Welcome to Chat ADD. Watch Kyle as he loses his fucking mind. Dee. Okay. Follow these rules. At the top of the image, put a classic nickname of the car in bold letters that look like a 70s poster of that car. E.g., a barracuda might have the word quotes dash CUDA at the top. Okay. So let me update this. We'll confirm that. We'll go view our GPT. We're gonna make another one. All right, you ready? So we're gonna do. I'm ready. It's not a question. Hang on. How many people? There's 112 people watching me have an ADD hypertunnel focus breakdown. Okay, that's going to be an exclamation point, not a question mark. Welcome to Neurospicicity, starring Kyle Shannon. Hi, my brain don't work right. How's yours? All right. I am ready to design my dream car. Boom. Please tell me you didn't break it. Sometimes these things will just break. Okay, let's start off. First question, what do you want it to be? 1969 GTO Judge. And I know it's not the 70s, but it's an honorary 70s car because it's so fucking cool. Great choice. 69 Judge, true classic. Now let's move on. You can actually choose from classic options like Carousel Reds, which is actually orange. Carousel is perfect. Okay. It's an iconic choice for the 1969 GTO Judge. Now for the final questions. Are there any classic modifications? Let's see. I want it to be a sleeper, but with side pipes and wide tires on flat black mags. There should be a bulge in the hood that will make other racers nervous. Appropriately. I love being a dum-dum to Chat GPT. Listen, it doesn't ever judge you. You can just be a dum-dum to it. And you know what? Sometimes it gives you really good results. You've got a clear vision for a stealthy yet powerful machine. It's a sleeper car with side pipes, perfect combination. Now let's bring this dream car to life. I'll create a 16:9 cinematic style image in carousel red with these custom features. It'll also have the classic nickname of the car in bold letters. It should say the Judge in this case. Let's see how it looks. Oh, see? The Judy. If it could spell right, it would have been perfect. That is not exactly a sleeper car. He's got a blower. I said a bulge, not a blower. Okay, we gotta. Listen. I just said I wanted a bulge on the hood, and you put a chrome blower sticking out of it, period. That's not a sleeper car, period. You also misspelled the judge, but you had the right idea. Make this thing a bit more subtle and make it look more mean. All right. It was a little short and squatty. It kind of looked like a little sedan. We are now absolutely losing people out of this. People like, fuck it, I'm tapping out. An hour later. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'll be done. Fine. You don't want to see my cool car? Look, the Judes with the triple headlights on one side only. You don't have a judge like this. All right, so my GPT's got some tweaking to do, but I don't care. I made a GPT and you didn't, unless you did. Land grab and all that. Yeah, exactly. You understand. You made a muscle car maker. You understand the allure of this thing. Great job. You've been live for 90 minutes, and 89 of them have been working on the title of your stupid GPT. Hey, I would love to write copy for you. Awesome. I'm not hiring right now, but awesome. Thank you. Show and tell, man. Oh, this of the jutes? I kind of feel like it's not good. It's not good. All right, let me just try. Okay. One more time. Remove the blower and just have a normal hood and put the car on the beach at sunset. Did you say meaner? I think I did. Did I? Let me go look what I said. You misspelled judge. You have the right idea. Make this thing a bit more subtle and make it look more mean. No, I just said more mean. I didn't say meaner. But meaner's close. I like it. Meaner's the right spirit of the word. There we go. The judge. Oh, and it got the spelling right, and it looks fucking great. But look at that. Within what felt like 4 hours, but was really only 25 minutes or so, we now have a thing that will make like a cool 70s poster maker. And then you could pop that into an upscaler, upscale it, and go make yourself a cool ass thing. That's fucking cool. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. You know, GPTs are nothing more than a stochastic probability engine. It doesn't do anything actually original. There's nothing actually creative about it. It's really actually it's more close to a calculator than what you refer to as magic. It's not magic. It's not creative in any way. It's really just stochastic representation based on probability sequencing in the embeddings and the vector space that was generated, the 1,000-dimensional vector space from which it was derived. Yeah, it's magic. All right, copy image. We're going back to the AI Salon. That's French. That's the French pronunciation. The Salon. All right. Ooh, nice. Chalk art. Very cool. Very cool. Ooh, got some muscles in here. We got some muscles. Ooh, who did that? Ted looks at life. Look at Ted. Always killing it with the original ideas. Dang it, Ted. That's such a cool idea. Put it in the box under the tree. To Kyle. Oh my God, that's sweet. I'm getting a little choked up over here. You guys are amazing. Nice, Suzanne. She looks terrified. All right. So let me put in my. I now feel like my beach judge is now sad because of Ted's boxed CUDA under the tree. Very nice though. Very nice. Let's see. Paste. From the GPT. Oh wait. Let's see. A GTO. Oh, this is so good. A GTO from the from oh my God, GPT. I can't see the keyboard, people. Give me a break. Stop judging me. Stop judging me. It's not my fault. I have a TikTok. It's not. This is hard. You people are very demanding. I'm going to go. I hurt inside. All right. There we go. No, I don't want to notify everyone. Stop asking me that. Okay. There you go. If you want to go see this lovely image, you have to join the AI Salon. Wow. That was a fucking...
You could make money with ChatGPT.
No thanks. I just made a GPT for disabled solo travelers called Accessible Gulliver. I like that. That's actually really nice. Good name. I like it. GPT TikTok podcast. Who's in? Me. Yeah. Actually, I mean, why not? Because quite frankly, I mean, I was obviously just messing around there. But if you wanted to do a sophisticated GPT where you're adding, knowledge and getting knowledge sources and doing APIs and things like that, you put GTP, not GTO. Wait, what did I do? Oh God, Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel, take the typing wheel, GTO. Okay. The GTO from the GPT. Okay? Oh my God. I'm so bad at this. All right, it's fixed, people. It's fixed. All right. Colorado is taking Trump off the ballot. I saw that. That, whatever. GTO. Oh, yeah. You posted it wrong. Of course I did. The title was wrong. I know. What does the money roll in? Wait, when does the money roll in? I don't. You tell me. I don't have an end game here. Does it still set from the GPT from the GPT? I know. My GPT builds don't normally. Wait, what was that? Don't normally go like Kyle's, but I'm here for it. Yeah, yours actually work, Lunaschtick. Mine go a very different direction. My lack of attention to detail is the charm. I mean, actually, it is like it's like one of my superpowers is just the ability to do. I just breathed in a hair. Did I get it? Yeah. My ability to like just take an idea and just go, here it is. That's something I've always been good at. But oh man, that was a long one. All right, let me get the hell on out of Dodge. That was fun. I actually really did enjoy that. I hope someone here did. We'll go out with a nice judge. It's funny. It says the judge with any sleeper car. The whole point of a sleeper car is you don't call it out. You dum-dums. Oh. All right. Happy Tuesday night. Thank you all for hanging out with me. This was really fun. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to the supporters. Thank you to the subscribers. Thanks for anyone who gave a gift. Thanks for anyone who followed me, all that sort of stuff. You guys are just even participated. Go join the AI Salon if you haven't. It's at thesalon.ai is the link. And the first link on that link tree. Thank you, digital gods. Sorry, Lord Digital Gods. It is much appreciated, your support of the situation. I do appreciate that. Title gifter. Yes, his title is Lord Digital Gods. So thank you all. And then let's see. Patient Zero. Good to see you. Cosmic Lover. Good night. Sherry D. Nighty night. Lunaschtick. Good to see you. Pate is in here. Firefly. Steve-O. Good to see you. Lisa Torres. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a bit. Debbie. Apple user. As always, thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for hanging out. Steve-O. Pate Motter. PhD. Lunaschtick. Cavruno, man, it's like it's like a lot of you were over in the AI salon. Like, I think, ain't it enough of me? It's got to be Papa JJ. All right, everybody. I had fun tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Get some sleep. I'm gonna do that now because I'm crispy. Peace out.